Hello, how's it going? Out walking in the woods again. The last time I was here, we were concerned Bigfoot was in the trees with us. I don't think he's here. But what is here is this microphone. This looks ridiculous, doesn't it? I mentioned on another video I'd done, someone had mentioned that they could only hear me heavy breathing, which was true, right? It was true when the microphone was here. So I've stuck it up here to see if it makes a difference. I'm hoping it will make a difference here. I don't know if the placement will, but I'm not currently walking and breathing heavy, so just stick with me, right? What was I going to talk about? I was going to talk about something. What was I going to talk about, man? Oh, the worst thing I've done to my beard, right? That's what I was going to talk about. The worst thing I ever done to my beard. Now, a lot of people will be able to relate to this, I am sure. A lot of people will have dealt with this, been in this situation before, so yeah, stick with me. Right, if it is your first time here, I'm JJ, John, the owner and operator of Scotland's original beard care brand, Braw Beard. This is the YouTube channel. Welcome. I'm trying to pick a path through here as well as I'm walking and talking. Oh shit, there's a hole. While I'm walking and talking, so we'll go this way. The thing is, I'm sure there's deer in here as well because there's a lot of scrapes against trees and stuff, and it's either deer or Bigfoot. So yeah, I'm just going to keep an eye open. Don't want to scare any. What was I talking about? That's the worst thing, man. Honestly, we're walking about and get distracted and then I end up forgetting what I was talking about. The worst thing I've done with my beard. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, this is the YouTube channel, right? So, if you're new here on the YouTube channel, you will see behind the scene vlogs. There's a wasp, stay away from that one. Behind the scene vlogs, beard care tips, podcasts. Oh, rabbit! It's a hare, actually, it's not a rabbit, it's a hare. And then these videos as well, which is the Stroll series. I've started calling it the Stroll series because I'm out of Stroll. Just get some fresh air, go for a wander in the woods, get some exercise, get the blood flowing, that kind of thing. So, on these Stroll series walks, I usually just bring the camera, have a blather, and you can join me on the walk if you want to. So this time I'm going to talk about the worst thing I ever done to my beard, right? And like I said at the start, I know a lot of people will relate to this because it's something we all struggle with, right? So this is the longest my beard's ever been, right? I've never done anything stupid to it recently, but just get past that branch. Yeah, back in, I don't know, 2014, 2015, 2016 maybe, 2014, 2015 I reckon. My beard was getting a bit longer, right? It was probably about this length. And I've had facial hair ever since I was 15 in various forms. I've had stupid moustaches, I've had goatee beards, I've had heavy stubble, I've had, I don't know, just different types of facial hair, right? But when Braw Beard kind of started to take off in 2013, I guess, once momentum started to pick up, I started to just let my beard grow. And there's been a few times where I've made errors with my beard, right? Actually, I'm thinking I've got two now. I've got two. I might forget the second one because it just came to my head. But I guess still the worst thing I done was trying to trim my beard myself, right? Trying to shape it myself. Now, I guess I went to a hairdresser when I had hair, and she was kind of shaping my beard at first, which kind of set off the style and the shape, I guess, because my beard when it's out, it's a kind of, it's not a point, but it's shaped towards a point, right? It's not square. It's shaped towards a point, so I guess that stems back from getting it trimmed then. But the mistake I made was trying to cut it myself. And that was, you know, I don't know, you're experimenting, I guess, with, and you didn't want to pay a barber, right? So experiment and but I never had scissors, so I just had the clippers, so it would come in like along the bottom and just go zzz, zzz, and I just keep kind of doing that and trying to shape it myself. And then one time, as we all do, I fucked it up. fucking too tight on one side. I guess you're just chipping wee bits off here and there instead of actually committing to it. You're chipping wee bits off here and there, and then you start working up, and then fucked it. Took it too high on one side. I was like, So then you got to shape it up. You got to make it symmetrical-ish. So try to shape it up on the other side. Done the same thing. So you end up working your way back up this nice beard that you had. You end up chopping it right up because you stupidly tried to shape it yourself, and that was a nightmare because it took it right back to being pretty short. And it's something that a lot of people deal with. Like, it's a question I put out on the socials a while ago, was do you trim your beard yourself or do you go to a barber? And I don't know, I think it was the majority go to the barber, but there's still I don't know if you heard that, it was a stolen branch falling out of a tree. I don't know if there's a squirrel up there. I think a lot of people do attempt it themselves, and some people are good at it. Like Monkey Lewis, that's one of our ambassadors, he trims his own beard. He's fucking amazing at it. Whereas I'm terrible. Clearly, I go to the barbers. But the other time actually was, that second time that came to my mind was when I went to a barber who wasn't my barber, my trusted barber that I go to. There's another barber, again, back in the day, just when I was just trying to figure things out. Still new to shaping a beard and growing a beard care brand, that kind of thing. I had two barbers that I kind of went to at the time, still do, and then I tried a different barber. And as I said, I've always had this kind of point to my beard, this kind of shape. They fucking squared it off, man. Like proper squared it off without even consulting me, without even asking, what kind of shape do you want? Do you want to maintain this shape or do you want to try a new shape? No, they just, and that was it. That's a fucking square beard. Now, a lot of people suit square beards. Now, if you see Dan C. Bearded on YouTube, shout out to Dan, he's a cool guy. You see Dan's beard, it looks amazing, it looks great, it's thick, he suits the square beard, that's his style, and fuck, he rocks it, it looks brilliant. I don't suit a square beard, it's just my personal preference for my face. That's another thing actually. So yeah, that's the two times I made a mistake with my beard. The worst one was trying to cut it myself and absolutely balls it up. But that's the thing, you get that online sometimes, you maybe got it yourself, it's people saying, oh, you should do this with your beard. According to who? You've just jumped in the comments here and told me what I should do with my face. No. So yeah, that's my chat for today. That was the worst thing I've done with my beard. Now, the worst thing I've probably done with my hat is this microphone. It looks ridiculous. I can see myself in the screen, right? And it looks daft. I said in the last video I done, I look like an Apache. Those things on the side. But an Apache helicopter, you know, there's missiles they've got inside, isn't it? Apache helicopter. Just try to think of the old 80s films I used to watch. Anyway, yeah. Right, I'm going to go. There's a lot of creaking and banging in here. And there's a lot of trees leaning. And it's a bit windy. I'm obviously sheltered in here, but it's a bit windy, so I'm probably not in the best place. I say that every time I come in here, right? And you know what it's like? The more times you do something, the higher the odds are of it happening. So, the increased odds, should I say. So there's a chance I'll walk in here one day and get taken out by a tree, we'll see. Or Bigfoot, maybe Bigfoot. I'm certain we're going to find Bigfoot in here. Maybe. Right, I'm going to go. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, look after yourself. If you have any suggestions for things you want me to talk about, drop them in the comments and I'll add them to my list of stuff and we'll chat about them. Right, I'm going to go. Thanks for joining me on this walk. I will see you later. See ya.